Hey there everybody, this is PotterBrony, and welcome to another blind reaction of Death Battle. This time we have Thor versus Wonder Woman, Marvel versus DC Comics. Okay, and so despite what the shirt may suggest, I don't prefer Marvel over DC, and the Marvel movies have definitely been more entertaining recently, of course, as many will agree, but I still do like DC stuff. In fact, my favorite superhero is a DC superhero, is Batman. But to be fair, I have no real, I like both of these characters. I wouldn't be sad if one lost over the other. I really have no idea as to who's gonna win. They're both like powerhouses and have all these abilities. So, yeah, let's just get it started, because this is cutting into my time of playing the Fractured Butthole. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say that wrong? Fractured Butthole, yes. Alright, so let's just get it started, see what they have in store for us. As always, link in the description below. Be sure to support the official release. And let's go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, here we go.
The different pantheons of gods and goddesses have always been rife with conflict, and these heavenly wars can last
And one is based on
centuries.
Like
Greek
Thor,
or Roman.
Norse champion of Asgard
Greek.
and son of Odin.
And Wonder
Norse.
Woman, Greek warrior of the Amazons and daughter of Zeus.
He's wears an
Greek
broomstick.
war. Oh, yeah.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Looks good too. Nice
This
3D
is
render
the
battle.
realm eternal, root of the world tree and noblest of the 9 dimensions.
Going for Thor
Asgard.
first. Alright.
Like a protector for your butt?
Shush. Asgard. Since ancient times, this
Oh,
colorful
that
realm has been inhabited by warriors so powerful
Sokka
many
thing is
believe
useful.
them to be immortal deities.
And they sort of were. But being immortal in Asgard is a funny thing. See, every few thousand years, these fellas go through a little apocalyptic event where everybody dies.
Then they're born anew with only vague memories of their previous lives. This is the cataclysmic event known as Ragnarok. And
Is that
Asgard's
right?
newest king, the All-Father Odin, was determined to break this cycle.
So he fathered the best damn warrior the realms had ever seen. The mighty Thor.
Thor spent most of his life living among his people and defending his realm from its enemies.
And he was good at it. Like, really good. He's their tank and DPS all rolled into one when it comes to raiding other realms. And boy, does he look the part. This guy is 6 feet 6 inches of pure muscle. And possibly lead, because he somehow weighs 640 pounds.
Thor was
Yeah.
trained by
I'm
the
not
best
quite
in
there
Asgard
yet,
and
but
has
give it
proven his
time.
mettle across multiple
640
worlds.
pounds.
He helped found the Avengers and has defeated everything from giants to demons to other gods.
As a real-life god, Thor is super strong, super fast, and super durable. And even on those rare occasions when he does get hurt, he patches up real quick with his healing factor.
And of course, being the god
Always
of thunder
useful.
lets him control lightning and even the earth itself.
But
Can
Thor
be
isn't
understood
complete
universally.
without his iconic
Alright, can
arsenal.
he understand
He wears the
universally?
belt of strength, which doubles
I
his
didn't see
already
that.
impressive might. And he swings around the most awesome tiny little hammer you've ever seen.
Mjolnir is an ancient weapon. 65 million years ago, it was forged by dwarves by harnessing a star. Its construction was so intense, it caused the star to explode, and its fiery remains eradicated the dinosaurs.
Talk about metal.
That's some hammer.
Metal, Mjolnir is forged from Uru, an extremely durable iron-like ore that is highly susceptible to enchantment. Mjolnir in particular is enchanted to house a cosmic storm powerful enough to shake black holes. And yes, the wielders of Mjolnir can access the storm's powers, including levitation and control over weather.
Never wanted anything so bad in my life.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
only
if
those
only.
the hammer deems worthy can actually wield it, or even pick it up for that matter. You must be pure of heart and noble of mind, or else it won't even budge.
Well, lucky for Thor, he's worthy of adding Mjolnir's awesome power to his own. And with their powers combined, nothing can stop him.
Thor has easily tagged Quicksilver, who at his best can run around 670 million miles per hour. And Thor can move even faster than that when his hammer is dragging him around.
Yeah, that's a thing. Thor doesn't really fly on his own in the same way people like Superman or Captain Marvel do. Instead, he literally chucks his hammer as hard as he can and hangs on for dear life as it takes him for a ride.
Thor has said Mjolnir
I always thought that was
is
kinda
enough
cool,
to reach
though.
the edge of the universe in 60 seconds. This means it can travel at least 350 trillion miles per hour, or over 500,000 times the speed of light.
Don't let go, Goldilocks. Hitting pavement at that speed.
I don't know if
hurt
Wonder
even
Woman's
you.
that fast, but I know
It'll be
Superman
fine.
is
He
much
can
faster
withstand a
than
dip in
that.
the sun, where it can be over 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. And while he was knocked unconscious, he did survive a bomb capable of planet busting, equal to a force of over 53 quadrillion megatons of TNT.
I'm more impressed
God
that he lived
damn.
with this giant-ass snake. Look at that thing.
The Midgard serpent is massive, capable of wrapping around the entire Earth twice. It stretches nearly 900 miles wide and 50,000 miles long. By comparing it to the largest living snakes, the 550-pound green anaconda, we can estimate the Midgard serpent weighs about 17 trillion tons.
Hold on, Wiz. I know
That's,
my snakes, and it looks
that's a
like
big-ass
the
snake.
Midgard serpent is actually constricting the Earth. By squeezing prey, a snake can apply pressure 16 times its normal weight. So Thor didn't just lift a really heavy snake, he outmatched 272 trillion tons of force.
That is correct, Boomstick.
Goddamn
Ah,
right it
well
is.
said.
It is important to stress the unbelievable power Thor possesses. So much so that in fights
Boomstick
with
knows
other
math.
godly beings, whole worlds can shatter. If it ever comes to it, he can even enter a state of warrior's madness. While he loses some control doing this, his power increases tenfold.
Why did we put this guy up against Raiden again?
Well, Thor's cocky attitude has put him in all kinds of trouble. He's even lost Mjolnir's power more than once as a result.
Oh, that's right. They
The
were both
hammer
in previous
isn't
death
invulnerable,
battles.
And if Thor's holding on to it, its enchantment can even be tricked. Like that one time the Hulk used his own hammer against him by moving his arm. Why, you hitting yourself?
So to teach Thor a lesson in humility, Odin banished him to Earth, transforming him into a handicapped human.
You call that a handicap? That's a limp. I'm over here with a friggin' shotgun for a leg, and I'm not even allowed to park in those special parking spaces.
Still, it turns out sending Thor to Earth
All
was
right.
part of Odin's plan to alter the cycle of Ragnarok, as such a thing had never been done before. And it worked. 4,000 years after the previous Ragnarok, Armageddon was stopped for good, and the gods were free. All thanks to Thor, and a giant time-traveling floating sentient eyeball, but mostly Thor.
Can't make this stuff
Yeah,
up.
but you can't forget the eyeball.
I accept your surrender.
I love this scene. Done. Alright, Wonder Woman, what you
Legend
got?
has it that lost among the waves sits a solitary
She got a
island
lot.
called Themyscira, shrouded in secrecy and inhabited solely by women.
Hey, Wiz, guess what's my new #1 vacation spot?
I don't know if you want to go there.
Despite their paradise
They'll kick
isle
your
far
ass.
from civilization, the women of Themyscira are more dangerous than you'd think. They are Amazons, immortal warriors created by the Olympian gods. Their mission? To spread the peace and justice of the gods to a barbarian world.
And ship anything to you for free within 2 days.
If you pay an annual fee.
But a bunch of centuries later, they were kinda out of the loop. These chicks had never even heard of shotguns before.
Until the day a military plane crashed near the island. Determined to reconnect with the world and establish peace once again, the Amazons held a tournament to select a representative.
The final test requiring each lady to block a bullet from just a couple yards away. Damn, they don't mess around.
The winner was one of their youngest, a brave woman known simply as Diana.
And that's
Yeah,
how she
but-
became the Wonder Woman.
Where'd they get the gun
Due to
from?
her warrior heritage, Wonder Woman was trained from a very young age in just about every aspect of combat you
Has
can
dated
imagine.
Superman and
What
Batman.
else she gonna do on that island? She's a master with swords, axes, spears, bows, shields, hell, pretty much anything that isn't a gun.
Her Amazon physiology grants her super strength, super speed, heightened wisdom, and the ability to heal from most wounds almost instantly.
And she can fly, just like Superman. How else do you think she'd get around? An invisible jet? That's stupid. How do
yeah,
you
that's
even
crazy
remember
talk.
where you parked it?
To further improve her deadliness,
Too bad
she
you can
carries
clearly
a
see
very
it.
unique arsenal, among which are her iconic bracelets of submission.
Ah, that sounds like some weird BDSM shit.
Well, they kind of were, but the universe has been reset more than enough times to change all that, thank God.
Right. Anyway, those bracelets are her greatest tool for defense.
Forged by the smith god Hephaestus using the remains of Zeus's legendary Aegis shield, the bracelets are impervious to nearly anything, including gunfire, demon lightning, and Kryptonian heat vision, which can be hotter than the sun.
They can summon Zeus's lightning, or even the indestructible Aegis they were made from.
To avoid collateral damage, the bracelets also suppress some of Diana's strength. Taking them off vastly increases her godly power.
Oh, and she can
Alright,
use them to
so she
summon
can use
weapons
the
like
power
her
up,
magic
like-
sword.
Also forged by Hephaestus, this sword's edge is
didn't know
so
that.
sharp that it can slice through microscopic atoms. This means a precision strike from Wonder Woman can cut through nearly any material.
Man, this asbestos god makes some top-notch stuff. Wonder if he does commissions.
Well, he's not responsible for Diana's final weapon, the lasso of truth.
This unbreakable whip has the power to make anybody it touches tell the truth. Bad news for any cheating boyfriends she might have.
What other
Yeah.
depraved thoughts must you be thinking?
God, your daughter's got a nice rack.
Shall I kill him now, Queen?
Of course, she doesn't need weapons to prove her awesome combat skills.
According to Batman, Diana is the greatest melee fighter in the world, which is no small feat in a universe with people like Karate Kid, Deathstroke, and Batman himself.
Did you say the Karate Kid? Man, Daniel-san's really moved up in the world.
The point is, Wonder Woman is a master martial artist who's trained all her life. And while she has no official birth date, we do know she was born during the age of the Roman Empire, specifically when they employed centurions. Including the additional time she spent fighting in Valhalla before going back in time, this means Wonder Woman must be about 3,000 years old.
All things considered, she looks pretty damn good for her age. And that's more than enough time to become a master ass-kicker. It also helps that she's pretty darn quick. She's kept pace with Superman and defeated the speedster Professor Zoom while blind.
At one point, Wonder Woman was battling an ancient god who had fragmented himself into trillions of pieces, each spread to different corners of the universe. And while he summoned his pieces back at faster than light speed, Wonder Woman was able to stand in his way and block all of them.
That's insane! I mean, she's moving so fast there's like a bunch of her.
Moving thousands of times the speed of light can do that. In fact, she's moving so fast she's probably breaking all manners of quantum physics.
She's also ridiculously strong. She punched Doomsday into
All right.
literal dust and helped pull the Earth around.
The force needed to move an object out of the sun's orbit equals around 1,000th of the object's mass, including the Earth itself. Assuming Wonder Woman was pulling her fair share, this means she can lift 2.2 quintillion tons.
Huh, and Grandpappy Boomstick always told me women
All right,
were
so I think that's
sick.
stronger.
I don't see him lifting
Or is
a
it?
third of the
What
Earth.
were the figures
She's
again?
also
I don't
incredibly
remember
tough. Nuclear
I don't know
explosions
math
hardly even
that
phase
much.
her.
Oh yeah, she punched a warhead and tanked it point blank. And then one day, Superman, who can see atoms, decided to split one to test her magic sword. Surprise, surprise, it literally blew up in their faces. Wacky antics.
Even more impressive was her fight with Zoom, in which she took several light speed punches which, according to her fellow Justice League member The Flash, hit like a white dwarf star. That would equal 2 billion megatons of force.
Unfortunately, Wendy's not invincible. She's got her own kryptonite, and it's a lot more common than radioactive alien rocks.
Her durability holds up well against almost everything, except for piercing weapons.
Which just seems like an unacceptable weakness when you're that strong. Knives, swords, spears, any kind of blade will do the trick. But especially bullets, which is probably why she's gotten so good at blocking them with those bracelets.
All right, he's
Unfortunately
got.
for swordsmen and
Thor doesn't
sharpshooters,
have a
Diana
sword.
doesn't go down easily.
In fact, a good stab
Not if they have him armed with
just gonna
Mjolnir.
piss her off. And that's when you learn just how dangerous Wonder Woman can really be.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once
All
and
right.
for all.
But first, all this talk of godly people makes me want some godly food.
All right, here we go.
Over the past 5 years, Blue Apron has created over 1,000
No idea.
recipes.
I have
this
no idea.
October, Blue Apron is celebrating its 5th anniversary by bringing back its top 20 recipes from the past 5 years, all chosen by you, the Blue Apron community. Keeping things fresh, Blue Apron normally doesn't repeat recipes
I
within
just
one
see
calendar year, which makes
flip
this
of a coin.
limited time offer something special.
Kind of.
Blue Apron
Pin.
costs less than $10 a meal
Thor.
per person, which is a good deal.
Wonder Woman.
You can even customize your recipes for each weekly delivery.
All right,
It's all about
let's say
giving you
Thor.
fresh
I
recipes to
really have no
explore as you
idea.
learn how to cook each new dish. Every meal comes with an easy-to-follow recipe anybody can follow to whip up your new favorite meal. They've
I
even
can't
got
make
Boomstick
an
hooked.
educated
He's
guess.
off
They
cooking
both
his meal to
seem
eat during the fight
pretty
right
even
now.
to me.
Check out this week's menu and get $30
I forget what the numbers for Thor were, but they're both incredibly strong, fast, healing,
You'll love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron.
well-trained,
Your favorite Blue Apron recipes are back on the menu.
both pretty damn
That's
old.
BlueApron.com/battle. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
All right, let's see here. All right, so what starts the fight? Did he just invade and he come to the wrong spot?
You! No man can enter the Themyscira unannounced.
Stand down, wayward maiden. This sort of thing never turns out well for women like yourself.
Oh. I don't think you've ever known a woman like me.
You are undone!
Incredible.
All right. Man, this just looks awesome. Gotta give the people credit.
Time to stop holding back, Diana.
Over a screw attack, they know what they're doing.
Mighty tornado!
Yeah. Tornado probably won't do much.
Such reckless abandon. Poor misguided fool.
Yeah. Sucks to get hit by that. Hey, you and Saitama got something in common. Well, so much for the moon.
Never shall the god of thunder relent!
You will to me!
I'll kill you! I'll kill you dead!
Alright, I think Thor's going down. He's the first one to power up to his, but what if she removes the bracers?
Why?
You're not worthy.
Alright then. I guess my coin flip was wrong.
Whoa, go Wundy! Looks like somebody's been watching too much Game of Thrones.
Thor and Wonder Woman matched each other in some surprising ways. Their weapons were enchanted, their years of experience were similar, and even their super modes
Right,
did almost
so
the same sort of thing.
Thor
But
won
Lady
one
Wonder
and now
had a
lost
couple
one.
big things going for her.
Wonder
Like her
Woman
speed.
lost
Sure,
one, now
Thor's
won
fast
one.
enough to tag Quicksilver, and his travel speed with Mjolnir is just stupid.
She lost to
fast.
Rogue, I
But
believe,
Wonder
right?
Woman showed
Yeah.
that she's even
Yeah, she
more
lost.
stupid fast in combat over and over again.
such as when she blocked trillions of god shards flying at her from the edges of the universe, most likely faster than any speed Mjolnir was capable of. She was even able to catch Zoom in her lasso, despite how he wasn't just running ahead of her in physical space, but he was also ahead of her in time. Wrap your noggin around that one.
Thor's durability was greater than Wonder Woman's.
Yeah, that's a hell of a lasso.
And strength was a different story. In fact, when comparing their Earth and Snake feats, she was 8,000 times stronger than him.
Alright,
but
fair
the
enough.
final nail in Thor's coffin was
Alright,
their
yeah.
choice of weaponry.
Mjolnir may have been tough for Diana to defend against, but it couldn't exploit her weakness to piercing weapons. Meanwhile, Diana's magic sword could slice at a microscopic level, something Thor couldn't possibly be prepared to defend against.
You could have skin so tough that you can take a bath in the sun no problem, but it won't do a damn thing to a blade that can literally sever your atoms.
Ultimately, while many of their talents were evenly matched, Diana's speed, strength, and weaponry proved too much for Thor Odinson.
Yeah,
Yep,
fair enough.
He was done, Thor.
The winner is Wonder Woman.
I don't know about that
Stick
one.
around, we're about to announce the combatants for the next death battle.
And if you want to watch exclusive
who do we
content
got?
on this episode, click that little box over there and start a first membership trial.
Try to grab one of these shirts too.
Next time. Is that Kurosaki Ichigo versus Naruto? Holy crap! This is actually one that I don't know if I doubt it was my suggestion that did it, but way back when they would say that, you know, put your suggestions in, see what you want to see. This is one that I've been waiting for, one that I've always wanted to see. Alright, so I'm definitely reacting to that one. I'm going to call it now. Naruto's going to win. But, yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, that was Thor versus Wonder Woman. And, yeah, if I had been paying attention to their strength and all that, it's like, the fact that he didn't have a stabbing weapon did kind of occur to me. It was like, it's, yeah, if that's her weakness, I suppose. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll agree to that. So, I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And I'm going to end this one here. Until next time. Take care.